Hello everybody, my name is Tasman May from the channel Tea Books and Tasman, and welcome back to Penguin Platform. So for those of you that don't know, I am a actor, writer, filmmaker. I'm going to be coming up with my dream cast, all of whom are going to be famous queer actors. And then at the end, my flatmate Jess, who is also an actor, writer, and I will create a scene for you. So let's go and wake up Jess, because I need my moral support, and then get cracking.
I'm awake. Oh, what are you doing?
Good morning, Peter. She's awake. Could I have one, please?
You have to go like, yeah.
Oh, no! Oh, thank you. Nom, 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 nom. Let's go make lesbian Shakespeare. Fantastic. So, casting. I am going to talk you through the queer actors that I've compiled in my handy dandy notebook, and then we can go through, do a bit of a jigsaw and allocate actors to characters. I remember the main characters and the main events, but in order to make this as fun for me as possible, as well as for you, I want to get into the nitty gritty. Like, for me, the best scenes in books, in films, are when there are characters that you love, that you enjoy, and they have just real, normal human moments. The people that I have for Macbeth and Lady Macbeth, I will still be calling them Macbeth and Lady Macbeth, even though they're both going to be women in my version, just so that we know kind of which character is which. I don't know, Mrs. Macbeth and Mrs. Macbeth. Well, I mean, later on she becomes Queen Macbeth. Queen Macbeth and the First Lady. So, for Macbeth, I've got Aubrey Plaza. We love, we stan. If you ever watched Parks and Rec, your life has been made better because of her. And for Lady Macbeth, the one, the only, Sarah Paulson. Of course, if you're gonna do a queer Macbeth, who else will play Lady Macbeth? Then the other cast members, not all of whom I will use, are Kristen Stewart, Tessa Thompson, Ben Whishaw, Elliot Page, who I have written down as Malcolm, potentially. I've got a token straight guy, Bill Hader, because in... Jess, what's that thing that Bill Hader's in, that show? Barry, not Billy, it's Barry. He plays an actor who is a murderer, and he is in a production of Macbeth. Then we have Aaliyah Shawkat, Sasha Lane, Luke Evans, Kiersey Clemens, Beanie Feldstein, Amanda Stenberg, Samira Wiley, Anna Paquin, Shannon Purser, Rutina Wesley, and Brandon Flynn. Right, an important part of writing is doing research. And if that means cheating, then you know what? That's just what being a GCSE student's all about. Macbeth Summary. Thank you very much. First thing that came up. Hang on a hot sec, I thought, what's Banquo's title then? Duncan's the king, Banquo is Macbeth's co-commander in Duncan's army. Okay. Oh no, I put Jeff Goldblum as Duncan. Can we have Jeff Goldblum too, please? Is he straight? I don't want to assume. Cool, so Jeff Goldblum's in this now. Jeff Goldblum's playing Duncan. Hang on, who's a who, what now? Oh, I clearly didn't understand anything when I studied this. Okay, Lady Macbeth is the granddaughter of a previous King of Scotland. I always thought that she was just a power-hungry psychopath, but actually she hates the king, King Duncan, aka Jeff Goldblum, because her grandfather and her brother were killed in order for Duncan's family to take over her family. I have no hate for her anymore. I mean, I've never had any hatred for her. It just like kind of justifies all of the murder. I love that in this situation, like is this feminist? I think it is feminist, because while she turns out to be an absolute murdering nutcase, she's also powerful. I love that in this situation, she gets men drunk in order to get what she wants, which is murder. Obviously, it's not ideal to get anybody drunk to murder anybody. Always consent and alcohol in moderation, my friends. But it's a nice flippity flop of the gender norms, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so Macduff. Macduff is the one that kills Macbeth, so whoever it is gonna kill Aubrey Plaza, so that needs to be badass. Maybe Tessa Thompson. Maybe Macduff can be Tessa Thompson. Cool. Jeff Goldblum is Duncan. Tessa Thompson is Macduff. So after Jeff Goldblum's been murdered by Aubrey Plaza, Jeff Goldblum's children run away to Ireland. Okay, what are Duncan's children called? Because we've got to cast them. Thank you, Spark Notes. Malcolm is the son of... Okay, so is Elliot Page gonna play Malcolm, who is the son of Jeff Goldblum? I need another bit of paper. Okay, we've got a big notepad this time. I've got my mug of pretty coloured pens in here because of course it's got to be beautiful. Oh, there isn't an E on the end of Malcolm. Whoopsies. Fleance, who is the son of Banquo, is the one that goes on to become the king in the future. He'd be a child at the end of this. Okay, we'll come back to Fleance. The porter is Bill Hader because he's got to reprise that incredible role. Lady Macduff. I want Macduff and Lady Macduff to be a queer couple, so they're gonna be a woman or non-binary person. Maybe Kristen Stewart? That would be cool. Tessa Thompson is 37. So I want someone in their 30s. Oh, yeah, Kristen Stewart. 31, that works. Lady Macduff is Kristen Stewart. So we need King of England as well, because Macduff, Tessa Thompson, finds out that her family have been killed by Macbeth when she is with the King of England. Luke Evans. Yep, cool. Luke Evans is the King of England. So I need a Banquo because they're important. I've got you, I've got you, I've got you, I've got you. Macbeth sends assassins to kill Banquo and his family. Banquo is killed. That's when we get Ghost Banquo later, but Fleance flees. Fleance flees. Banquo will be Anna Paquin. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
Anna Paquin.
Thank you. She's 38. So she could have a kid sort of anywhere up to the age of 20. Macbeth. Fleance. Age. Okay, Banquo calls him boy. No age is mentioned. Teenage queer actors. Who's this? Ian Alexander. He is an Asian American trans actor. Oh my god, they're from Salt Lake City. White father, mother of Vietnamese descent. So he was raised in a Mormon family. He is not a participating member. He came out as transgender in 2014 and his pronouns are he, him, slash, they, them. They're non-binary and pansexual. I'm gonna go with they, them. I know some people that go by like he, they, she, they, and then later on they're like, actually no, I am just gonna go by they, them. Amazing. Fleance is played by Ian Alexander. Oh, they're in Star Trek Discovery. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go and watch everything they've ever been in after this. And then I need to cast Donalbain, who is the younger sibling of Elliot Page and another son of Jeff Goldblum. Star Trek Discovery introduces first ever non-binary and trans characters with Blue Del Barrow and Ian Alexander. Okay, Blue Del Barrow, who are you? And can you be my Donalbain? 23, okay. Could play younger though, so that would work. Cool, not to straight up rip off Star Trek, but I'm gonna be stealing 2 of your actors, thank you.
Pronouncenames.com.
Barrio.
Barrio. Blue Del Barrio. Excellent! I've got my cast! I'm happy with this. I'm very, very happy with this. I haven't cast the witches. Fuck. How about the witches are all drag queens of Asian descent? Thank you, Wikipedia, for American drag queens of Asian descent. This is helpful. I've only watched 2 seasons of RuPaul. I need your help. The 3 witches are gonna be drag queens of Asian descent. Jiggly Caliente.
Jiggly's good.
Is Jiggly good?
Jiggly's a bit of a legend.
Kimchi?
Kimchi's
From the
sweet.
8th
yeah.
season. Okay, cool. Kimchi, Jiggly, and
Manila Luzon. She is a
Cute.
legend. I absolutely love her.
Jess doesn't want to be on camera, but I'm going to read her my cast list and get a reaction. Macbeth, Aubrey Plaza.
Nice.
Lady Macbeth, Sarah Paulson. The 3 witches, Kimchi, Jiggly Caliente, and Manila Luzon.
Manila would be definitely an incredible witch. Kimchi would be so awkward, it would be adorable.
Oh, really? Banquo is Anna Paquin. King Duncan, who's the King of Scotland, is Jeff Goldblum.
I approve.
And then King Duncan / Jeff Goldblum's son is Malcolm, played by Elliot Page. And their younger sibling is Donalbain, played by Blue Del Barrio. I can picture them being siblings with Elliot Page.
Yeah.
That works. Then Macduff is played by Tessa Thompson. Macduff's wife will be Kristen Stewart. Anna Paquin, her child is Fleance, who is Ian Alexander. Do you know Ian Alexander? They're non-binary pansexual and they're part Vietnamese. So I was just like tick, 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 tick. And then Bill Hader, who is playing the porter.
Yes!
the queen is dead.
Tomorrow and tomorrow.
I'm really upset that you're not letting me film you right now because this is artful. And then the King of England is played by Luke Evans. I'm very happy with my cast. Hello, from a disastrous angle and also from my phone because I can't find my SD card anywhere right now. I am going to go through Macbeth and decide which scene Jess and I are going to butcher. We could just do like a montage of excellent lines as though it's a best bits.
We could do Macbeth but with short-term memory loss, where we just say random lines.
Oh, here's a porter bit. Sleep and urine. Lechery, sir. It provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but it takes away the performance. I don't know what to do with my life. We can do the scene where the witches first go to Macbeth and Banquo. So we could be Macbeth and Banquo and then like put something over our heads to be the ghosts, the witches. Cool, so I can modernize this dialogue of Macbeth and Banquo and then the witches still being like ye olde. Good sir. Be like, yo, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go work on this. We're doing that scene.
Okay.
I like this. Yes! So we didn't go with the actual scene, but we did a really, really good scene, and I hope you really like it. And thank you for watching, and lots of love, and yay! Where the fuck have you been?
Oh, I was bored, so I went to a farm and I killed all of their pigs.
Valid.
What have you been up to today? I was also bored, so I went to the docks.
Oh, this will be good.
And yes, and I saw a woman who was munching on some chestnuts, a branch of them actually. Initially I thought it was a valuable snake that I could maybe steal for my collection, but it was not, but I still wanted them. So I approached her with 2 of the knives, and then I had my hat with the propelling sledgehammer.
Oh yes, that is my favourite hat of yours!
Yes, it is my favourite hat also. And so I approached her and she said, "Oh no, you are a witch, go away!"
Why are the mortals so judgmental these days?
I know! So I have decided that what I'm going to do is kill her husband.
I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Boss says so.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. New plan. I will slowly, have you ever heard of a digger wasp? It gets inside of its prey and it eats them from the inside out, and they are in excruciating pain the whole time. So what I will do is something along those lines, because I have the control of all of the winds and the compass and the boats and the seas and all of this. So I'm going to maybe drown him slowly with the sea, and maybe a slow sort of, maybe I will make sure that he cannot sleep for 84 days, or something like that.
Oh.
And then he will die of misery and sadness, and then hopefully the news will travel back to the chestnut woman.
I like this plan. Oh, this
Yes.
is my favourite of your plans.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hark! Macbeth has come.
When I killed my husband, and I think that if maybe I kill some other people with it, then I can drink the blood and it will make me immortal, I think.